Other interesting cultural news, you have a statistical breakdown saying that 40% of the year calendar is dedicated to the LGBTQ holidays. And it goes, wow, this is brought to us thanks to End Wokeness. And he claims, quote, 40% of the year is dedicated to LGBTQ+. Now, he has a screenshot, which is quite long. And again, these are not federal holidays. If they were, we'd get no work done at all. We'd be like Europe, which basically has every day as a holiday over there. Now, he claims, quote, February 19th to February 25th is the, I was gonna say, I've never heard of this before, but maybe it's a thing. The aromantic, oh, sorry, I can't pronounce things today. Click that subscribe button, it'll help in theory. It's the Aromantic Spectrum Awareness Week. March 21st to March 25th is LGBTQIA Health Awareness Week. March 31st is Transgender Day of Visibility, which is, I don't want to say dark humor, but kind of ironic. This age-old saying, beware the Ides of March, I believe. But nevertheless, April 6th is the International Asexual Day. April 13th is International Day of Pink, when they have parentheses clarifying it as a day opposing homophobia. April 14th is a day of silence, which is kind of ironic because, you know, these events are never silent. April 26th is Lesbian Visibility Day. May 17th is International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. May 19th is Agender Pride Day. May 22nd is Harvey Milk Day. May 25th is Pansexual and Panromantic Awareness Day. And it says entire month of June, Pride Month. You also have June 23rd, Stonewall Day. June 28th, International LGBTQ Day. July 14th, International Non-Binary People Day. July 16th, International Drag Day. I can't but think it's a high propensity this public schools will be open that day. September 16th to September 23rd is Bisexual Awareness Week. September 23rd is celebration of Bisexual Day. And it says entire month of October, LGBTQ History Month. You also have October 8th is International Lesbian Day. Oh, they just had April 26th is Lesbian Visibility Day. Now this is a International Lesbian Day. It's a lot. October 11th is National Coming Out Day. October 17th to 17th to October 24th is Gender Fluid Visibility Week. You also have October 19th is International Pronoun Day. October 19th is also Spirit Day. It's support for LGBTQ plus youth. October 23rd to October 29th is Asexual Awareness Week. October 26th is Intersex Awareness Day. What? October 31st isn't a thing? You also have the entire month of November that is Trans Awareness. I didn't know this. It's Trans Awareness Month. That's the entire month of November. November 5th is Trans Parents Day. November 8th is Intersex Day of Remembrance. November 13th through the 19th is Transgender Awareness Week. November 20th is Transgender Day of Remembrance, which that's a lot. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought an Ed Wokeness profile was being a little bombastic, saying 40% of the year, but yeah, that is quite a lot of days. I mean, that I wouldn't be surprised if they just copied Europe in terms of if you actually did take all those days off. Like, that probably is about how much a European works, but I'm only partially kidding, jabbing at my friends who work in IT over there. That takes several days to get back to you because they're on vacation or a holiday. But nevertheless, this got about 557,000 views and 10,000 likes. With one of the first comments come to us thanks to Paul Suzupa saying, quote, pride is a distraction, so we argue while our government robs us, getting 99. Let's make it 100 likes. I can't help but see some parallels between that when people want to rile up race relations and racism, and especially, also, left versus right, Republicans versus Democrats, as this, culture part of the podcast kind of evolves or devolves or flows into the politics section of the podcast. But yeah, I can't help but think the government just stokes hate between different groups in the United States so that we never organize and demand them to actually do their damn job, like cut the budget, be more efficient, and stop raising our damn taxes. As it is, I can't help but feel every year we get taxed more, but get less. I think most people agree with that, but who knows? You have Boris Brulalo saying, quote, Grok, how many days of the year are dedicated to those who lost their lives on service, veterans, active troops, and first responders? What percentage of those days are represented? Getting 90 likes. Grok responded, said, quote, well, it tallied up a lot of them. Well, getting 88 likes. I'm trying to see if someone actually summarized it because it gave paragraph results. So 9 days. 9 days, that's it. He got 39 likes for that comment or that summary. Now, somebody named L, all pronouns, says, quote, veterans don't go through the what the hell? This person's going to make the argument that veterans, it's easier to be a veteran of war than someone who is LGBT or one of the other things they noted. This person by the name of L all pronouns says, quote, veterans don't go through the abuse and acceptance that these LGBTQ individuals go through every day. Veterans are very well respected and thanked for their service, as they should, but the people who suffer from sexual gender identities are often harassed everywhere. It's support to them. Mostly meant to the vacuous, but that did get 2 likes. Which, yeah, in terms of, yeah, homeless rates, suicide rates, depression rates, actually coping with coming back from war. According to this person, that's nothing. It's harder to be a trans person or LGBTQ. Yeah, I think most people would say it's mentally vacuous, and most people would say, well, or I think more and more people are saying maybe instead of a whole June Pride, you'd have a Veteran Acceptance Day, or rather Veteran Appreciation Month, more accurately. Now, going back to the main comment section, you also have, well, oh geez Louise. You have a man dressing up as a woman saying celebrated for a month. You have it loses me at the moment. There's a Medal of Honor recipient getting 145 likes, and it's a thank for one day. Amelia Henderson says, quote, time has changed now. And it's Homelander. It says, when I used to see a rainbow as a kid, he's happy. And then when I see a rainbow now, and he's giving a grimace. Getting 209 likes. Yes, yeah, the Immortal saying, quote, teachers when I was a kid. It's all the, nice home-looking grandmas where they're actually dressed properly. And they say, I hope everyone has a good recess. It's time for math. And then teachers now, they all look like, leftists with short neon hair. And they say, whiteness is a privilege. Now, who's right here about my sexuality? Getting 144? So getting 145 likes because, yeah. It's one of the weirdest things teachers love to do is come out of the closet to their kids. Not their kids, rather, the students. Which, again, remember back in the day when the teachers just taught math, science, and history? It was like a long time ago. Citizen Caller says, quote, this is my pride flag, and it's the U.S. flag, getting 71 likes. Moose Bull American says, quote, Pride Month has been destroyed. There's a old man in a trench coat flashing someone. It says pervert sex offender, but then he puts on a dog mask and says pride free expression as a trans flag, getting 63 likes, which, yeah, a good rule of thumb is if you would get arrested for doing something in the public park, it shouldn't be okay to do with kids in a classroom, or to have kids at a quote-unquote drag show or a kid-friendly drag show where they very much do sexual things. You have John's Meme says parody account, and it says, child, I'm not confused by my gender in any way. They have Yoda with short blue hair, a lot of piercings, and this public school teacher says, you will be, getting 46 likes, which is also concerning when California bans the information being shared with parents and the child starts to show symptoms and being pushed in a certain direction, aka being groomed. You also have Sandra Loftus saying, quote, what should we call June instead of Pride Month? How about we get to keep the mouth shut about who we have sex with month? Getting 46 likes. The Skiff says, quote, we have been infiltrated. Start weeding them out before it's too late. Getting 54 likes. Chad Strand says, disgusting. No other group in America gets so much recognition as this group. Getting 27 likes. Mr. Pendulum says, quote, give me a follow if you agree. And it's a meme or just art. Can't tell. It says Pride Month, and then it's been highlighted in the middle with a rainbow where it highlights the word completed, saying demon. Getting 65 likes. That one's going pretty viral on social media. More and more people saying, like, you can't spell Pride Month without demon, which technically you can't if you delete the space and combine the words. Liberty Pill Meme says, all days a year dedicated to LGBT. It's a full calendar year. It's got 42 likes. James Swad says, quote, I still don't understand why this was allowed to happen. Sexual perversion paraded in everyone's face, including children, getting 66 likes. We also have naked adults parading in the public streets, literally in pride parades, and kids, there. Those people should be arrested, literally naked in the streets. But don't forget that most police are also woke and just listen to what their handlers tell them to do, not actually do the right thing, or even the legal thing. Again, this happened in Denton, Texas. There's a quote-unquote child-friendly drag show. Again, there's no such thing. They had children in the bar where it was occurring, and police did nothing because they were so cowardice. But they just didn't care. Again, the law says you can't have a child in the bar, and yet they had children in the bar when they were having a drag show. Ridiculous. You also have, let's see here, CD saying, quote, having a Pride Month is fine. I don't see it as an issue, but the rest of the other shit needs to be canceled. Pride Month was supposed to cover all of those things, getting 19 likes. I mean, it's the age-old saying, give someone an inch, they take a mile. Super. I mean, when I was a kid, I think it was a Pride Day, and then halfway through my youth, there was a Pride Week. And again, they drilled that into our brains at public school systems. So even then, they were expanding it. And statistically speaking, eventually it'll be Pride Year because every day will be. I mean, it already is every day at a lot of places. Someone by the name of Super Based in Cali says, quote, good thing their agenda to indoctrinate our children has been exposed, getting 18 likes as well. So again, we'll see how, and again, these are not federal holidays in the United States. Those are actually moderately rare in terms of you look at the calendar. But again, a lot of businesses will give kudos and accolades to these events. They'll give employees paid time off. And again, they're a private business. They can do whatever they want. And it'll be interesting to see in terms of the public adoption, the public acceptance. Do they choose to patronize those businesses? Do more and more people want more and more days off like this? Do they participate in it? I kind of think the pendulum is swinging back, but let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.